Hi, my name's Nuala. I'm a neurophysiotherapist who works with people living with IIH. Joining me today, I have Katie, who is a person living with IIH. In this session, we're going to go through some core and balance work. So core is really working on getting these tummy muscles working and thinking about our posture. The program's going to be split into two parts. The first part will be standing and the second part will be based in a chair. So make sure you have a chair nearby. Make sure it's fixed to the floor so it's not going to slip away, and it should be nice and solid that you can rest your hand gently on it for these first few exercises. If you're not using a chair and you're going to use a wall or a fireplace, again, just make sure it's not going to be slippy and you can support yourself on that. So let's get started. So our first move is going to be standing side bends. Now you might decide you need your feet a little bit further apart to help with your balance. That's excellent, Katie. We're just going to slowly slide our hand down towards our knee, and then really pull our tummy muscles to come back up again. Excellent. And then we're going to go to the other side. Fantastic. And back up. Now make sure when you're doing this one that you're going nicely to either side. That's really nice, Katie. And you're not leaning forwards too much. Fantastic. Just going to do one more on each side, Katie. Beautiful. Last one, coming down and then coming back up. Fantastic. This next one, you've got two choices. So Katie, I'm going to recommend for you do the first one. So bringing your feet together. If you need to, you can just gently place your fingers onto that chair. And then you're going to stay standing like that and try and maintain your balance. If it becomes too easy, you can slowly move your fingertips onto the chair and then move your hand off. If you want to make it slightly more challenging, you're just going to gently float one leg off the floor. Katie, I'm going to recommend you keep your feet down on the floor and keep them together. Don't worry if you become a little bit wobbly. If you need to pause and put the foot down for a second, you can. You can either lift it nice and high or just hover it off the floor. If you're doing this move, we're going to change legs. Katie, I'd like you to just stay in that position. You might find one side's easier than the other. That's okay as well. If you do start to wobble, you can just pop your foot down and back to standing. Excellent. I'm going to bring our feet down. So our next move that we're going to do is going to be taking one of our legs out to the side. So we're going to start with one leg. So Katie, again, you can hold onto the chair. Just shift your weight onto one of your legs. And we're just going to bring the other leg out and back down. Now with this move, it doesn't matter how far you're lifting your legs. You might just hover it slightly off the floor. The important part is not to be shifting your whole body. So we're staying nice and straight here as we lift the leg up. That's brilliant. We're going to change onto the other leg. So if you're holding onto the chair, you might need to just come a bit further behind it so that you're not going to kick it. And then we're going to change legs. Fantastic. Again, if you want to try it without holding so much support, you can just bring it so a couple of fingers are just hovering on the chair. Excellent. Let's do a couple more here. Good. Last one. And relax down. Just give those legs a shake out because you might be feeling a little bit of a burn there. Okay, next one is a similar move, but again here, Katie, I'm going to show you a slightly different way to do this. So what I'd like you to do, starting with your feet a little bit closer together, you're going to step the leg out, and then you're going to step it in. Excellent. If you want to make that a bit more challenging, we're going to add a lift. So we're going to go out. So we're going out, and in, and up. For Katie, I'm going to recommend you just keep stepping in and out. Excellent. Okay, and then we're going to change legs. So shifting the weight now onto the other leg. And again, we're going to step out and in. Make sure we're staying nice and tall. Excellent. And then again, we can add another element if you'd like to, just hovering the leg off the floor. If you don't yet feel ready to hover the leg off the floor, but it feels a little bit easy just doing this, again, you can just take your hand away from that chair. Good. Just going to do one more of these. Excellent. Up and down. Fantastic. The legs a bit more of a shake out again, Katie. Well done. Okay, the final one in standing is going to be our heel raise. So again here, I'd recommend holding onto the chair if you need to. And what we're going to do, we're just going to slowly lift our heels off the floor, hold, and then come back down again. Excellent. Now to make this a bit more challenging, you might just lift your feet a bit higher or pause for a bit longer and then come back down. And again, if you're holding onto the chair, you might just decide rather than using the whole hand to come down to a few fingers. Fantastic. Really thinking about your posture, lifting and lengthening through the spine. Excellent. We're going to do one more of these. We're going to hold and slowly down. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to move into the next part of the program now, which is going to involve being seated. So I'm just going to bring this chair in for you, Katie. Okay, so I think we'll pop it about here. All right, and if you come and have a seat down there. So the chair's nice and solid on the floor, bottom's nicely back and sitting up nice and tall, Katie. Beautiful. So the next movement that we're going to do is our torso twist. So for this one, I'm going to recommend that you just have your arms hovering just above you, Katie, and we're just going to rotate to one side. Try to keep your head in line with your hands, and we're going to go to one side, pause, back to the center, and to the other side, and back to the center. This is a nice and slow move. If you feel any dizziness, just make sure you go a little bit slower. Each time, just thinking, can I go a little bit further, and really feeling these muscles in your tummy working. Well done. Taking your time, pause, do slow it down if you're feeling any dizziness, or stop if you need to. One more to this side, and then back to the center. Fantastic. Okay, the next move, we're going to pick things up a little bit. This is called a knee thruster. So what I want you to try and do is you're going to crunch in with your tummy muscles as you bring your knee up towards your hand. So I'll show you in standing. I'm going to pull it up and then down, and then I'm going to change to the other leg. Again, with this one, it's nice and slow. Hold that crunch. That's lovely, Katie. Well done. And then into the other side. Fantastic. Don't worry if you can't lift your leg up quite so high. It's all about using your tummy muscles to crunch in, and then up to that nice, lovely posture. Fantastic. Good. Couple more here. Lovely. One more. And down. Good. Relax your arms down. So a similar one here, but we're going to add a bit more of a rotation. Okay, so this time we're trying to bring our elbow to our knee. So I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm going to bring my knee and elbow together. We're going to do one side to start off with, Katie. So it's up to you which side you want to start with. Just popping your hand behind your head, and then we're going to come in and down. That's beautiful. Don't worry if you can't quite bring the elbow to the knee. Okay, just each time trying to crunch a little bit closer. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to change sides, Katie. Down and up. Fantastic. And then changing sides. Beautiful. Coming in and down again. Might be easier on one side. Take your time to get that balance if you're standing. And you can slow it down. This is a little bit fast for you. Really take your time. Just going to do a few more here. Good. Last one. And down. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to now do some side reaches. So for this one, Katie, you're going to have your arms out nice and wide. Super. Careful not to hit anything. You've got it beside you. And you're just going to imagine someone is pulling your fingertips as you go to the side. And then you're using your tummy muscles to bring yourself back up. Good. And same to the other side. And back up. And just each time think, can I go a little bit further? Staying nice and tall. That good posture to the side. And back up. Good. One more to each side. Back up. Last one. Reaching. Back up. Super. And relaxing the arms down. Okay, last move is going to be a bit of a diagonal move. We're going to do one side to start off with. So for the seated position, you can either touch to the knee, midway through the thigh, to the hip. Okay, I'm going to reach down kind of mid-region. I'm going to tap with my hands, and I'm going to reach diagonally across. Okay, Katie, that's it. Lovely. And then reaching up. So we're getting a nice twist all on one side, really working those side abdominals, so tummy muscles, reaching across. Lovely, well done. Do one more on this side, and then we'll make sure we're nice and even, and we'll change sides. Good, so Katie, we're going to move to the opposite side now, so reaching out to the other hip, or knee, and across. Lovely, coming down, really stretching up. Excellent, down. We'll do one more, coming down, and reaching up. Lovely, relax the arms down. Well done.